Hello, greetings, and welcome. My name is Harriet Citadel, avian alien sentinel VTuber, perpetrator of creative chaos, and general maker of things. Welcome in, everyone. We are here again for another, hopefully, productive session of animating things, and I hope that you guys are going to enjoy it and be relaxed and have fun while we are at it. I have had the weirdest morning, so we are starting a little bit later than schedule, but we are here. We've survived. And Monster Boy, hello, hello, welcome in. Great to have you here. Yes, it has been a day. The brain fog that I woke up with was insane, but I managed to get a few things checked off of my to-do list this morning, so that is helpful. And also, the curry for lunch was not bad. I made curry for lunch and that was actually not bad. Has everyone else eaten today? Or is that kind of still too early in the day to be asking that question? Oh, man. Sai, hello, hello. Great to have you here. I hear you, the fog ain't great. No, the fog's never comfy. It's like you know exactly what you've got to do, but you look at it all in front of you and it's like processing any of it just does not want to happen. Like, all of the processing just stops dead in its tracks. I had some breakfast. Ah, nice, nice. What did you have? Let us, while we are having the conversation, move into the main screen so that we can start working at the same time. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to add a layer to all of this, because we're going to start with hair physics. I had some French toast with strawberries. Ooh, that sounds decadent. That sounds decadent. Nice. For me, it's 4 p.m., so I've eaten lunch already. Ah, I see, I see. Fellow Euro time zone slice person. Oh, fun times. Okay, so the plan for today is hair physics. Now, I have to kind of guesstimate how long the back of her hair is based off of this, because this is the only image I've actually got of her character. So I'm kind of going to have to guess the hair length. And yeah. Linksys, hello, welcome in. I'm sorry, but who is this you're drawing? This is a commission for a new VTuber. French person. I have not seen much activity on the social media platforms at this stage. But yes, all good. It was a small portion. French toast, a small portion is enough. True, but it's French toast. By nature, it's decadence. Oh man, it's been a small eternity since I had French toast. Come to think of it, at least 3 years. At least 3 years. I will have to remedy that at some point. Oh man. There goes the normal 4 in the afternoon sleepy wave that hits. Okay, but let's not get ourselves all wound up in that. Let's instead choose a color that we can use for hair and start roughing that in. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hide our crop mark. And I'm going to go a new animation folder, and this is going to be wraps hair. Okay, and we've got to have the first one we call 0, and all the way over here by wraps hair we add frame number 0, and then we're going to need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least 17 to start. There we go. Now let's see at what frame do we first start seeing hair happening. It should be from here, because before that everything that's happening is out of frame. So this is the first frame where we're going to start seeing hair. Now the hairline starts up there. And I'm just going to hide the glasses layer for a minute. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to fill in the most basic shapes of what's going on. And actually that needs to be layer 1. And that one needs to be layer 2. So let's go back here. Now our hairline. Oh wait. If that's the hands holding the glasses, hairline is going to be up there. Alright. So here's where we're going to start seeing the hairline proper. This side is narrow and it starts in the center line. You need to be careful because the length needs to make sense for where it flops down across the face when gravity finishes doing its job. So yeah, it's going to be like that. And 3. It's going to be like that. There we go. And 4. Is going to be Like that. And 5. And 6. Here we've got the hairline moving. So that point, that's going to be there. And that's going to be there. Still changing direction. And on this side, like that. And let's just see. Yeah. Like that. And number 8. This is going to kind of flop off the end of the sunglasses as they get pulled off. And then number 9. It's going to be distinctly more up while the hair gets tossed. and then 10. Even more. All right, 11. And 12. Okay. Almost got the first part of this hair flick in place. Let's see. All right, that's working. So here, that is going to be sort of like so. And like that. And back up here. Thank you. Being treated. Thank you. Getting there. 15. Hair is definitely one of those things it's easier to animate straight ahead. Once you've got the foundation of what it's attached to planned and in place. Okay. So 17 is going to be that. $18. Okay, I'm not happy with how that's floating, so let's try that again. Split the difference. $19. We've got a bit of a turn on the head as well. Minty. I actually need 20 to be there. Can it be there? Let's hit the play button. Okay, that works. That works. So, until further notice, I am happy with that for the hair. Let me just quickly ask the commissioner, because I should probably make doubly certain in our little chat exactly how far behind the head that goes. Let's see. Refresh. Refresh. And I just like to go over here and go to that one and see. There we go. Right there. I would just like to confirm the hair length at the back. Do you have a reference of how long it must be? Send. Just so that I don't make that a colossal mistake. And coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yay! So, the next thing that happens is we've got the head turn into the jump, and that is a whole 1, 2, 3 frames. 20, 21, 22. Hey, I got exactly the right number of frames. Woohoo! Alright, so here it's going to be like that. Okay, and here that hairline is going to dip like that. And like that. And There we go. And then this is going to be 0 again, because we're not going to see hair on its own again for the rest of the sequence. So I'm pretty happy with that physics. Cool. Happiness is, happiness is, happiness is. Next that I need to rough out is going to be the facial expressions. So animation, new animation folder, call this one roughs expression. There we go. Looks crazy good already. Yay! Fantastic. I'm glad if you think so. Breaking it down into little bits makes it easier to assemble, that's for sure. To go big forms and then do everything that's physics as secondary animations on top of that, rather than trying to just straight ahead all of it all at the same time. So I'm pretty happy that this is going now well. And also this is one that has a very fluid movement, so it's not something where I'm having to steal frames and rotate and do things like that to get consistency, so that's helpful as well. Like, when you can cheat for an animation in order to get things to be consistent, sure, do it. But sometimes you spend more time editing your cheats than what you do actually doing the thing if you had done it straight ahead the first time. So one needs to be careful about the methodology one uses. To get the result that you actually require. This is also going to need a minimum of 17 frames. And let's see, where do we first start seeing facial expression? Also on this frame. So we drop number 1 in there. Nose. Mouth. Not entirely happy with that shape. Let's see what we can come right with. Something like that. Now there's going to be sunglasses, so maybe it should also help if I'm doing this in a different color. Hold up. Also, this is the wrong layer entirely. That's on the hair layer. This needs to be on its own thing. So let's go choose. Let's choose a loud pink so that I can see it. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay. So here. Something like that. She's got sunglasses on at this point, so until such time as the sunglasses come off of her face, we are not actually going to be seeing her eyes at all. So here we start getting the glasses come off. This will all get refined in inking. But it's good to get it as right as possible straight off the bat. Alright, then let's go back here. Switch this right way around again. And there we've got something like that. Okay. here what I want to do is I want to start actually opening the eyes on this frame. Because then what will happen is by the time we get here, I just want to make a correction to this because that angle is not great. And here, this is gonna be where I'm going to start closing this eye for the wink. And a little tongue poking out because she did want the tongue poking out a bit. She did, didn't she? Let me just check on my rough again. Yeah, she wanted the tongue poking out. Oh look, let's scrub. Okay. Now I already know that I'm not happy with how things are positioned in this frame. In the sense of this shape. Let's just see. Now what needs to happen is this needs to rotate and come in. Otherwise it looks wrong in this frame. There it's right, because the head has tilted. What I am going to do is I'm going to just lower this eyebrow a bit. And raise this one a little bit more. In this one, what we're going to do is we're just going to settle the expression. So here. Copy these down pretty much exact. And just settle the lip for the tongue poke. Basically close the lips around the tongue instead of letting the teeth poke out. And that will hold till just about there. At which point we're going to let that slip back in. Okay, so this I actually need to change. This I need to change. So hold up. Let me just pull those outside of our folder. Okay, so 16 gets transferred down to 17 and gets pulled back in there. 17 gets pulled in there. Okay, then that one becomes 16, this one becomes 17. So 16 is going to be duplicate 15. Take those two, pull them out again. Alright, 15. Gonna merge that down onto 16, pull that back into our folder here. And here what we're going to do is we're going to take the entire thing, and we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, like that, yeah. Okay. Here, what we're going to do is we're just going to peek that backward. We're going to peek that backward. And like so. And here, what we're going to do, we're just going to drop that ever so slightly. So I'm going to need to do tweens here because I forgot about that head turn in those frames. So that's how many? 1, 1, 2, 3. So 15. Duplicate 15A. And duplicate 15B. So 15B. It's going to be really close to the green. And then that splits the difference. There we go. Onion skin away. All right, 18. There we go. And what I want to do is I'm actually 17 one further back, 18 one further back. So that I can do one more frame here, just to loosen things up a teeny little bit more. There we go. And 20 goes here. Let's onion skin off and let's just see how that looks. Okay, that split second there is actually kind of really adorable. If I may say so myself, I think that's a little adorable. That like one frame just says so much. Like, oh man, I'm actually really happy with that. Oh man, okay. Now the character is gonna change a little bit more, because here things are gonna sharpen up a little. Guys, this might be a little too tight. Okay, next one. 22. And then back to 0. Okay, let's see. How does that play out? Okay, nice. It's a very, very subtle change of expression in the, or very extreme change of expression in those last few frames. I like how quick it is, because it leads well into the fast next movement. It's a bit mischievous. I like it. Okay, that works. Let me see. Okay, I guess the hair length, right. So I'm just going to send a very, very quick work in progress GIF. Let me just do that. Export animation GIF. This is work in progress 3. So whip 3, save. Does this look okay? And let's just grab here. Work in progress 3, open. And send. Okay. And is everyone holding out okay on your guys' end? Copy. And pause. Save button is a good idea. Okay. We shall see if I get a response back in the next couple of minutes. Is okay. In the meantime, I think we can add the next layer up. I feel so eepy. I understand the midday eepiness. Oh, the midday eepiness is just next level. When it hits you, it's like being hit by a train. Oh boy. Time. Oh yeah. I need to remember that it's a bit faster in real time. How to do. Not yet got the scene tick mark, so that's fine. Yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. But like, I'm kind of happy because it's like these are only visible for like the tiniest fraction of a second, but it does give that little bit of a feeling of, okay, something is happening here before she disappears out of the jacket, so I'm pretty happy with that. I suppose the very next thing that we're going to need to do is start with our main animation folder. So this is going to be our main. And in here we're going to go to our auto actions, and I'm going to go mega dot okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go, and in here we're going to add another one, and we're going to call that 10 for when there is nothing, and we're going to pop 0 right on the front there. And then here I'm going to add 1 and 2. Now here what we're going to do is we're going to firstly and foremostly do some adjustments to our layer types. This is all happening on a place on the screen that you guys can't see, sorry, because it's in menus. This is going to be convert layer to a vector layer. Red line, convert layer to vector layer. Blue line, convert layer to vector layer. Green line, convert layer to vector layer. Okay. Now I'm going to grab all of these copy, and in layer number 1, paste. Now here, what we're going to do is we're going to go and collapse this, and duplicate, and duplicate, and duplicate, and duplicate, and duplicate. That should be enough to start with. That's 46 of them. That'll do. So now I go in and I rename the lot of them. So that's going to be 2, it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 4, 5, and 46. There we go. Okay, so now we throw these all in our timeline. Every time the picture changes, we add a new one of these. Because all of the flexibility now happened in our roughs. And with that, we should be sure that anything that changes from here is going to need to be an entirely new frame. In this layer. I'm surprised at the length of that hold actually, but it's fine. Almost through. And we are out of frames, so 47 is going to be a flat full frame. Duplicate. 8 is going to be a folder again. And almost there. Actually, I'm going to hold off on all of those. Yeah, from 51, I will just duplicate those into positions 52, 53, 54. And then we've got nothing on 56, which makes that once again 0. Okay. Okay. So those ones, I'm actually going to delete those frames, and those slots are going to stay available over there. Over there. Those slots are still available. Okay. So let's just see, has it been seen? Not yet. Okay. Save button. Coffee. Everyone, acquire your nearest safe consumption beverage and take a sip. All right. Let us go and see. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Is there anything here that has a reference for? I should probably ask about shoes. Because considering that shoes and pants appear on screen, I kind of need to know what those look like, and my current references don't have that information. What they? But maybe what we should do in the meantime is do what we can do without the references, which is going to be the jacket sweep, I think, is where we're going to start. Right at the end. Why? Because why not be chaotic after all? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just take this like that, get rid of a whole bunch of unnecessary control points, and over here add control points. That will do. And here we're going to switch this to a square one, move control points, add one like that, move you in place like so. There we go. I switch corner on those to sharp. And let me go and put all of these in a group and take that group opacity down to like 40%. Hide the group. Come back here. Grab our black, which is going to be one of those colors, like so. And here, what we're going to do is we're just going to close the shape. And in our white base layer, we're going to fill. And if I go and then do that, it's going to be like so. Yes, great. Then we're going to go over here, add a light shading layer. I'm going to grab all of those and we're going to clip that to the white base. Over here, we're going to take our ink pen like that, and here all like so. We're scaling off because we're going up to the vector path. There we go, great. Now both of those need to be a multiply layer. Okay. Now you duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 51. That one becomes 52. That becomes 53. That one becomes 54. That one becomes 55. Okay. Now on each of these, we show our roughs again. 52. Pull that across to where 52 is. 53. Pull that across to where 53 is. 54. Pull that across. 5. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Too much. Way too much. Let's see. Okay. So now that, if I go like that, should be the first of our inked stuff sorted. Crazy how that works out, huh? Okay, and now number next. This is going to be one thing like that. And we're going to start by going simplify. And simplifying the life out of this. Control point, delete all of you. Switch corner, boom, boom, boom. Delete you, 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 you. Okay. Collapse, hide, expand, white base, fill. Like so. Blue line, this one. It's gonna be a little bit further that way. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that blue line, paste it there, unclip it, get rid of the bottom one, take the entire thing, move it like that, grab that, grab all of you, clip down, cool, put you on multiply as well, so go here, it works, great, and then we can do the next one. Collapse you, collapse you, collapse you, show you, uncollapse you, steal you, over here, paste, get rid of the other one, move you across. Actually, I'm going to steal both this one and that line. Yes. Paste. And like that. Okay. Grab both of you. Move them along. That'll do the trick. Okay, now here. Move control points. Delete a whole bunch of you. Grab all of you. Put down this side. Hide that. Oh. Eh. Hide that first. Now full. And show you. Here. Here. Oh. There we go. Save button. Coffee. Everyone, time for a hydrate. Okay, almost got it. So, actually what I'm going to do in all of these 55 through 50, I'm going to get rid of everything that I'm not going to use in this folder group. Which there are a couple of extra ones that came with the auto action, so I'm just going to get rid of those. Almost got them all out the way. Okay, so now I can copy all of that into number 48. And grab all of layer 48. All this across. Like that. And grab this. Move control point. Like that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So. There we go. You are going to be strictly this color. So what I need to do here is I need to switch you like that and you like that. This layer, does this layer need to exist? I don't think it does. It doesn't need to exist here. Okay, so now I grab this color, go to 47, and fill all of 47 in that color. Okay. Now we hide that, select that color again because I'm going to need it. And collapse, and collapse, and collapse. What I am going to do, however, is I'm just going to switch this 2. So. So that I can put these back in finger mode, just for the sake of not overwhelming myself visually. Like that. Let's just see. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to take these frames and I'm going to just bump them over just a bit, just to give that coat more time across the screen, to give the sense of its length. Okay. Then here we're going to have something roughly like that, in which will be situated like that. Over here like that, and here that. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do my background hues so that I can see frame or scene A and scene B shifts. So collapse that folder, add a new animation folder. Yes, that's going to be background. That's mostly going to be for preview purposes, and it's going to consist of 11 frames. Okay. So frame 1. Let's use yellow color. And now let's use that for frame 11. And hide the main stuff so that I'm not confused by that. On frame 1, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the soft purple color. Like that. Okay. Now I'm going to put the same thing on all of these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now I'm going to grab that soft yellow again. Actually, do I need to? No, I don't. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go duplicate, 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 and start moving these down. So 2 is going to be bright yellow. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reduce the opacity on all of these. Sequentially. So 2 is going to be 100%, 3 is going to be 90%, 4 is going to be 20%, 5 is going to be 70, 6 is going to be 60, 7, 50, 8, 40, 9, 50, and 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 50, 70. One more group. And that one is going to be 10. Okay, so that merges down, that merges down, that merges down. Okay, now all of those go back in the background folder. And over here, we're going to start by on the background folder, we're going to add 1, and I'm just going to move this to right beneath main so that I can see it very quickly. And here I'm going to put 2, and there I'm going to put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and 1. So now we should have our color switching back. So now I can put that back down there and show our main again. And show that again. And that will work. That will do the trick. Cool. Save button. Still not seen. Okay. Well, okay, I did hit the save button just now. Okay. Is everyone holding out okay? I think it's time for a stretch. Okay, shake out the hands. Stretch the legs. Eek. Roll the neck a little bit. There we go. And arms up. And arms back. Oof. Roll the shoulders a little bit. And deep breath. Okay. Reoxygenate the brain a little bit. Okay. So that I'm now going to reduce to 10% for now, just so that I can see. I'm surviving. Might start playing Skyrim again. Ooh. Fun, fun. Yeah. I always find myself actually listening to the Skyrim soundtrack very, very frequently. It's kind of just a default part of my working playlists now, is the Skyrim soundtrack. I've never really gotten far in the game myself personally. I think the furthest along in the story I got, I think the furthest I've ever gotten playing Skyrim is leveling to the point where you start to see green dragons. That's the furthest I've ever gotten in the game. And then life gets in the way, and then I need to stop for months, and then you never pick it up again. Oy. Yeah, I am terrible. I'm terrible. I've never finished Skyrim. I have it. Never finished it. It's actually a little bit of a travesty. One day when I have enough stability to actually be able to do games, I'm probably going to do a Skyrim series. Probably. And then I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to focus on MSQ and get as far in the story, main story quest as possible, and then say, okay, I've done the main quests of the game, and then if I want to do the millions and 3 side quests that I always inevitably get sidetracked along, I will do those. But yeah, I've never gotten actual traction in the game. It's tragic, really. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to do number next? It's this one. Now let's see. The gloves are... Doop. Time for a redemption run based on stream. I am not sure what you mean by a redemption run. I'm sorry. a fancy way of saying time to play it again, but this time completing it. Ah, yes. Yeah. I've got a couple of those that I've got to do, honestly. Like like literally my entire Steam library. Literally my entire Steam library falls in that category at the moment. It's bad. Let's go connect. There we go. And hide that for a second. Maybe it will. So. Like that. Okay. Now, here. That color again. Now we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go control point, switch, like that, delete, like that, like that, like that, move, delete, move. There we go. And yeah. And this, delete control point, a whole bunch of you move like that and like that. Okay. And then you're gonna go fill, 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 and fill. And over here, Multiply. Full. And full. And over here, this is also going to be multiply and multiply. And it's going to be like that, and like that, and full, and full, and full. Right, so that can then go away. Show those, take all of those, clip them down. Okay. Save. I'm actually going to copy those into 46. Clear them. And here, let's go clean this one up like that. There we go. Over here. Eat. Clean you. There we are. And for you, grab all of you, clip down. Okay. So that should at least be that much sorted then. Now, what I'm not liking is how straight across this is. So, in 48, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to pull it down like that. Okay. 49. Onion skin on. Rotate it. Maybe not quite so much. There we go. 50. Like that. Um, That'll do. That'll do. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That's working. That's working. Okay. Number next. All right. View. And do you. There we go. Okay. Maybe here. We're gonna hide that white base. Fill. Get rid of that one. All of those on multiply. Here. Something like that. Do a control point. There we go. Here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, then here, that's gonna, those ones, like so. And this is gonna be like that. And like that. Save. And grab these layers and hopefully don't crash my Clip Studio, thank you. And clip down. Save. Okay. So, there we go. That arc of movement I am happy with. Save. Actually, from here, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to take all of these, put these into true color mode. Now, what I'm noticing is that these two are an issue. So what I need to do here is I need to decide on a lighter color that will work. Will that be it? No, it's too purple. That's it. That's the one. Okay, so now here what we're going to do is we're going to switch that to that color. Like so. That's how we're going to handle it. That's how we're going to play it. Here. Like so. And like so. The rest of you. Like that. Let's put you guys all in true color. So that I can tell that you guys are actually done. That behaves well. I think that's behaving well. What do you think? The timing looks decent to me. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay. Stop it there. Looks awesome, yay! Happinesses. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're just going to do inking. And then I will come back and do the lines for the shading layers. At a later stage. Just want to doubly check something quickly. Just quickly talking to the commissioner. Add a little bit more waviness to the hair. Okay. And I was looking for okay. And like that. There we go. Control point. Move you down like that. Move you up like that. Switch corner like so. Move. There we go. Okay. Move here. That will do. Okay. That. Oh, oh, oh. Like that. Okay. I'm probably going to need to do that until such time as I've got the glasses frame on. Now, our base skin color. Let me just use this to quickly make myself some swatches. Okay, and then here it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that'll do. Save. Okay, so here, let's just see. This. A little cold, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal that and just warm that up a little. alternatively grab that color, which should be somewhere in between. Yes, that's what I'm going to use for shading. That's what I'm going to use for the shading on this one. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and say here, like that. Alright, because if I go like that, and if I go like that, which should now be the right colors, yes. Fantastic. So shade 3 is now officially going to be our skin color. And I'm going to grab this. I'm going to, over here, just drop that over on our swatch as well. Show you. Then grab our shading color. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab a bit like that. Something like that. There we go. Okay, now we go here. Fill all of our little gaps. And all of those we're going to put on multiply layers. So okay. Grab those, put them down. And like that. Alright. That'll do. Now if I show the glasses right on top. Great. I will be redrawing the glasses, I'm not going to leave them as is, because there is going to be a slight variation in the frame. How long have we been going for? How long have we even been going for? 2.5 hours. Okay. Time for the last swallow of coffee. Mm. And now it's over. Alright. So, got feedback on stuff that happens earlier. So I got the type of boots, because they are indeed boots. So I think the next thing that I'm going to need to do is ink in the detailing. Okay, so with that information, what we're going to do is we're going to go like so. Something like that. Okay. Then here, that's going to be something like that. And then because this is a little bit of a kick, I'm going to add some motion blur to this. Okay. Alright, and then on the side. Let me just doubly check over here. There we go. Number next. Yeah. Okay. And then boots. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm actually going to copy that piece, copy, paste it up here, hide that, erase the pieces that I don't need. Actually, we're going to delete the line. I've got that, it's just close enough. Copy that. That to there. Like that. Remove all of these. Let's just see, where did that belt go? Up. There. Okay, that works. Okay. Number next. Wait, why is this brush size 10? Why do I think I just made the most colossal mistake over the last 40 minutes? Why is this brush size 10? It's supposed to be size 4. It's supposed to be size 4. That's a more appropriate brush size. Okay, let me come back here. Yeah. Stroke 4. I thought it was looking chunky. I never thought of looking at the brush size. I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. Okay, now we can do corrections. It's fine. Now we can do corrections. Delete control point, you. Move control point, you. There we go. I'm gonna go stream anime now. Goodbye, thanks for the stream. Okay, enjoy. Enjoy. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. Okay, move you down. delete control point U view. There we go. Just close that. Alright. Save button. Let's hide that. Copy. Paste. Position. Hide. Select all of this. Be gone with it. Show. Okay. Yeah. Get rid of you guys. Yeah. Okay. And okay. Okay, so just needed to sort out some logistics on the side there. Good. Making good progress. Keeping in mind that these are only going to be on screen for like a 30th of a second. Legitimately. I don't need to be pedantic about them. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to go and add this line gloss. Right. And it would help if I'd done that all on the correct layer. Oh man, don't you just love when that happens? Okay. Something like that. And here. Don't close the gap. Now we close the gap. Go. Like those two. Yeah. Oh. There we go. And next thing that we're gonna need is gonna be a grey, which is gonna be yayish color. That'll do. Scarcely gonna be used, but may as well use it in the reference. Okay, and like so, like so. It's fine, save. But guys, I'm gonna call it here for tonight. It's been just gone 3 hours. It's come to my attention that there is something that I need to sort out very quickly. So, that's gonna be about 2 hours that I'm going to need to step aside, so I'm not going to be able to continue the stream during that time. But thank you for being here. We've managed to get quite a lot done, actually. So I'm quite satisfied with that progress. Tomorrow, we are going to be working on animation again, but it's going to be offline work. Tomorrow at 13:30 UTC, we will be playing Shardfall. So come in and join for that if you want to watch me punch things. It's workout for the week because Tuesday did not happen. Courtesy black tea that did not sit well with my stomach. So Irk. I've never been subject to such a strange encounter before, but you know, that's besides the point. And then Friday I'll also be working on the Stinger animation, so it's a lot of animating this week. That I shall be participating in. I'm currently actively hunting collabs so that we can mix things up with a little bit more interesting stuff. Have a couple of conversations on stream as well. Because as you guys may have noticed, it is very easy to fall into hyperfocus while doing the animation type stuff because it's all very involved. And it is repetitive as well, so it's easy, I think, especially when it gets to the inking stage, for it to get kind of boring to watch. Either which way, I appreciate everyone who does, because you help keep me sane while we go through the process. So I appreciate it plenty. But yes, thank you all so much for coming. Lurkers, I appreciate it a lot. VOD Squad, I appreciate you guys too. My brain is just obviously, with the brain fog that hit me this morning, it has not entirely left yet. So I am trying to manage that so that it does not develop into burnout. Fun times. And yes, trying to, in between all of the streams and everything else, continued with a little level ups, continue with preparation work on things. So lots in the pipeline. Lots in the pipeline. I think my to-do list currently has more than 80 active items on it. So that's a lot. But we're working through them slowly but steadily. So we're doing our best. We're doing our best. Yeah, I've got a lot on this thing. And we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Yeah, mad. Brain is fried. And I shall all see you guys all briefly tomorrow. I'm looking forward to having things to talk about outside of work. I am very much looking forward to that. Soon. Soon. Soon is a weird word. Depends on your concept of time. Soon might be 2 minutes, 2 days, 2 centuries. Soon. See you tomorrow. Until then, rest well and cheery bye.